Jet life, man. This is feeling. I took over, man. I'm broadcasting live on Sports Rap Live on Sports Talk 790 AM. Jet life stuff. You already know.
Jet life to the next life right here at Sports Rap Live. We got some jets parked out there in the parking lot for sure as Baker Tuning is out here. Very, very excited about that, man. They are hanging out on a Sunday night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Baker Tuning definitely in the house.
Yep. Come by and check out the cars at 160 West Gray in the shadow of downtown Houston. Shout out to Hardcore.
And the SAR.
Absolutely. Represent for Sports Rap Live, man. You see Hardcore on that Twitter, man. He goes hard on that Twitter.
Hardcore goes hardcore on the Twitter.
Absolutely. And, hey, you know who else who goes hardcore on that Twitter is our good friend Soccertalk Luis as we get into our Dynamo wrap-up every Sunday night at 8:45. You guys know. And why don't you, right off the top, tell us about your experience at the first ever night game there at BBVA Compass Bank Stadium.
Oh, man, what a great turnout at the BBVA Compass that Tuesday night. It was just amazing. The view was excellent, especially the skyline in the background. It's a way different atmosphere at night. The night scene just makes it look just party time at night, and just a great.
What was the crowd like? Was it like this crowd here at Junction?
But rowdier.
Rowdy.
I got to experience the crowd. I sat back since I was by myself that night. I just wanted to check out the scene. It was just amazing. The rumbling and the noise and the stadium, just the way it was just kept inside the little stadium. It was just awesome.
Now, Ruben, did you go out there and check out the game? How was the game at night from your seats? Was it pretty good? Nice. Awesome. Well, you've been out there covering the Dynamo, so why don't you give us a little bit about this game? They ended up in a draw. Yeah. I understand people wanted to see them win another game after their opening victory.
It was a 0-0 tie. Both teams play identical, which the Portland Timbers is led by former Dynamo assistant John Spencer. They almost had identical shots on goal, same kind of plays they run. Dynamo were attacking. You could see the momentum. They wanted to win, bring another victory home. But it seemed like the refs were just going against the Dynamo. There was a few missed calls by the referees. Like in the 82nd minute, Kenan Carr was about to score, illegal tackle. It was a bad call missed by the ref, and that was a chance that we could have had a score. And then a few minutes later, in the 88th minute, there was a missed handball that the refs didn't see, and we could have had another PK shot, and we could have at least scored one or two PKs. And also Brian Ching came in late in the game, brought a little fury inside for the team, but another missed goal.
PK is penalty kick for all you soccer noobs out there.
It's like a free throw contest to end a game.
Yeah, we saw a free throw contest with the Lakers and Thunder the other night.
You better believe
that was
it.
like penalty kicks.
Pretty much so. 41 out of 42 free throws for sure. All right, well, the defense is playing great at home.
Yeah, they're playing great. I mean, checking out the defense. A lot of great communication. They were on the ball, attacking, making good blocks. Home field plays a huge advantage.
Jeff Cameron's the leader of that defense.
Jeff Cameron is the leader. And shout out, he just got called. He just got picked earlier for the U.S. Man Nationals team to be on the tryouts for the upcoming summer tour. So shout out to him. But I'm hoping that the Coach Klinsman saw a game on Tuesday, not from last night's game, because if he saw last night's game, ouch.
Can we talk about this game?
Yeah.
All right, now they played in New England, right?
In New England, man.
Back on the road again.
Road foes. Man, just you could tell they played different being on the road. Just mental mistakes last night. 26th minute, Brad Davis bumped into Sayer Sane and in the penalty box. He scored on the PK, penalty kick. And 5 minutes later, we got Will Bruin, who scored his first goal like in 2 games. Scored in the 31st minute with a great assist by Brad Davis to tie the game. And then, going into halftime.
That was a header, right? That was on a free kick?
Yeah.
Yep.
Going into halftime, great momentum. And then in the second half, 57th minute, man, bad mental mistake, huge mistake by Jeff Cameron. Got juked by Sayer Sane. You just seen him juke him, did a 360, sprint across.
So what is it with the Sanu Sane and Brad Davis connection here? What's up with that?
You tell me. I haven't focused on that much, but
yeah. You just said it was Jeff Cameron. I'm sorry.
No, Jeff Cameron. He just had Jeff Cameron's number last night. Just did a 360, doing a straight runaway. Looked like when you were playing FIFA.
Yeah.
Just ran down, goal on shot, man. Just
Ouch.
right there.
Ouch.
And then in the
And they weren't done after that, were they?
Nope. Down to the last minute, last couple minutes, 87 minutes. Luis Camargo scores a game-time goal. Great assist by Brian Ching to tie the game. I mean, they played rough. We could have had a victory, but just defense is causing us mental mistakes late in the second half, and we got to rely on the offense to give us at least 1 point. Which the offense is, I think they're gonna getting tired, and then they're gonna be like, "What's going on?" You know.
Is this now? Would this be considered a potent offense in the MLS, the Dynamo offense, or is it basically a decent offense? Decent, couple older players, guys that have been around a long time. Yeah.
It's just the right chemistry. With
What do
the
they
offense.
need on offense, Luis? If you're the GM, what would you go out and look for right now?
We need a striker.
Striker.
A younger striker. We got strikers, but not younger strikers. We
Gotcha.
need faster strikers.
Well, first 10 games of the season, right, is in the books.
Yeah, first 10 games, 8 on the road, 13 points. So that's pretty good. Now you have, I think, 9 out of 14 in the next 2 months at home, which if they could play well at home, we could get points on the board and score big.
And you got the big game coming up against the LA Galaxy pretty soon, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's a sold-out game already.
Back up in the house.
Beckham.
I saw you calling out. I saw Luis calling out Jeff Cameron's comb over. What's up with that?
Comb over, man. He got to get rid of
That's
the comb
terrible.
over.
It's a bad rap on a Sunday night.
Ever since he got the comb over,
Hey,
man, he's been playing horrible, man. It reminds me of Andy Stitzer, the 40-year-old version, man. Come on, just go back to the spiky hair.
You want the spiky
Get the
soccer hair.
And he was playing great with the spiky
Well,
hair.
he's got to have that comb over for the header.
I don't know, man, but he's giving a lot of headers in the game
Pause.
right now, so it's not good.
Wow.
Pause.
Gotta trim the hair, go back with the spiky hair, and you'll play better defense.
Hey, if you see him in a press conference, would you ask him about that?
I would ask him.
I know you would. That's
No.
what we love, Soccer Talk with
I
Luis.
don't-
Ask something that nobody else would
You
ask.
know what? You need to
That's
do
what I
that.
always
The
tell
next
you.
one, ask him like, dude, man, come on.
Just say, hey, when are you going back to the spiky hair?
I know.
Show him
like
a
that.
graph. Points with spiky
Yeah.
hair, points without spiky hair.
I think I have the 40-year-old cover at home. Show him. You look like this, or you want the spiky hair? Which one you want?
You know?
Show him a picture of Gary Parrish, our good friend. That's spiky hair for you right there, for
Yeah.
sure. All right, well, they're currently on a, three-game unbeaten streak?
3-game unbeaten streak, one win, 2 ties, and then they come home against the LA Galaxy, which are like basically the laughing stock right now in the Western Conference.
After coming off
Wow.
a championship last year.
Yes. Yeah, they're second.
Kind
to
of like
last
the Dallas Mavericks of the MLS, right?
Championship hangover.
Big time.
It happens
Big
in
time.
football, too.
Yes,
Big
it
time.
does. Yes,
So-
it does.
Is the Galaxy like our rival? Would we say that those are our rivals right now?
I don't know. It would have been if we stayed in the Western Conference, but if you're talking about like Celtics and Lakers, maybe if they keep meeting in the
Yeah.
finals, you could call it a rivalry.
But we have the same owner.
Yeah,
AEG.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's
Did you know
a
that?
win-win for
Did
them.
you know that?
I-
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
I did not know that.
There was some conspiracies in the last year's finals. I know that.
Yep.
I'm sure there was. But
All
I mean,
right. Well, hey, you know what? We talked about it during the intro, Luis. The San Antonio Scorpions are unbeaten since Michael Hitchcock, the president of the team, joined us. They are now rolling, and I'm very, very excited to get him back on the line. I think he's going to call in tonight. Is that true?
Yeah, it says ringing and ringing.
It's ringing and ringing. All right, Terrence, if you don't mind picking up that phone, we got the president of the San Antonio Scorpions.
Ghost Pepper Hotline's just too hot.
It really is. It really is. We got
Can't even touch it.
we got the heat on the table tonight. We got the heat in the parking lot. Now we got the heat calling in right now.
And Luis just brought a brand new autographed soccer ball.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that ball while we're trying to get Michael on the line.
Well, this is for the meet and greet the players for the Dynamo season ticket holders. And my boy Ruben went out there, got the ball autographed for the show. So
He won that out the game?
No, he took it to get the balls
Oh,
autographed
nice.
at the meet and greet they were having for the season ticket holders. So we
Nice.
just have it on table for display.
Is that an official MLS ball?
It's a Dynamo ball.
A Dynamo ball?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No.
Cool.
Official. I haven't found an official one yet, but I'm working on that.
All right. Well, hey, let's talk a little bit while we're efforting to get Mr. Hitchcock on. If we don't get him on tonight, we'll get him on soon. I promise you.
He's going to lose the game if we don't get him on.
Hey.
Wow, you
maybe-
just jinxed them, Kadoma.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
Wow, we're going to get callers from San Antonio next Thursday.
Hey, well,
where's that Kadoma guy at?
Well, on Thursday, I sent your boy to hell for not picking the Giants over the Jets. Who was that? Sean Price.
Oh, that was
P.
Sean Price, yeah.
Speaking of Sean P., shout out to Sean Price.
He picked the Giants,
Yes.
and then he went with the Mets. That's where I was like, why?
Yes.
Por qué? Why, Sean? Why?
All right, Luis, what else you got for us before we get to the top of the hour?
Top of the hour, just I heard that Andrew was checking out the Champions League game yesterday.
Yeah, it was going
one day
down.
he would give in and check it out just to see
I
what
checked
it
it
was
out, and it
about.
went to penalty kicks, which is terrible. Just terrible.
Well, you want to see these guys continue to run around for another 90 minutes until somebody
Absolutely.
scores?
I don't like any sport where the finale, after the end of regulation, goes to a different format than what was just previously had.
It's like Hack-a-Shack.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well.
Yeah, I don't approve of that either. But yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's
no,
just-
it would be like if a game was tied at the end of regulation and the NBA went to free throws.
yeah, or three-point shooting contest, or baseball
Right.
going to a home run derby, or something. I feel like if it really was, I heard that one of the teams was going to get relegated to the lower league, and that Chelsea won like a ton of money or whatever. If it's really that important, can't they keep on playing? I mean, the players are tired. Get more players. Let them have bigger rosters.
Right.
I just don't understand it. I don't understand where you have to go to penalty kicks in soccer.
It'd be like overtime in football if you gave both teams an opportunity to score.
No, it'd be like a field goal contest.
That's
Field
that's
goal
kind of what it
contest.
is right now.
No, it'd be like
Wow.
it'd be like a field goal contest. And I just don't understand
TiVo
that.
time.
Well, hey, are the Scorpions going to host the Dynamo, Luis?
Yeah, they have a U.S. Open Cup match.
What'd I say?
We have a U.S. Open Cup match on Tuesday, San Antonio and Laredo, which is the bottom of the tier team, the PDL for the Laredo Heat against the Scorpions on Tuesday. If the Scorpions win Tuesday night, which I believe they're going to win, I'm going to predict 3-1. They would host the Dynamo Tuesday, May 29th at Hero Stadium next Tuesday.
Would you go to that game?
Yes, sir. I'm ready, man.
Better believe it.
It's going down. I'm
All right.
ready.
Very good. Well,
Let's
keep
go.
us up to date.
I know.
Tell Michael, sorry we couldn't get him on tonight, but we will
know.
get him on. Hey, if they don't win this week, do not blame it on us. Blame,
Kadoma, cough.
Blame it on Terrence.
no.
Blame it on me. I'll take the blame.
All right,
well.
yeah, Andrew
We'll
will
always
take the
blame
blame.
Andrew.
Absolutely right.
Man.
All right, well, hey, we got to come back with some NFL nuggets. My man Jack Freeman's going to jump on, of course, former college football player and now crooner extraordinaire. He's going to jump on. Plus, we got Eye on the Diamond with the Martinez Report for 30 minutes tonight. All that and much more, including Shout-Out Sundays. If you want to get in, call us up, 713-212-5790, and we'll be right back after the top of the hour here on Sports Rap Live.